I am making beeswax out of the honeycombs. I had soaked the honeycombs in a little hot water. And I'm breaking them down in the stove, being careful not to bring them to a boil. I'm making a rather concentrated batch, all in one pot. Make sure you're using one of the old stoves. And you can see how the honeycombs just basically disintegrate as the heat. Breaks down the wax and all the larvae and all the debris will just separate. Fire is still on, but you still want to be careful not to add too much heat. You don't want to bring it to a boil. And I'm going to add another. Now, beeswax does have a flash point at about 400 degrees, so it could explode into a ball of fire. So be patient. Around 150 degrees is about what you need for this to melt down. Notice how the cone is coming apart, breaking down. Regular cooking spoon, pot, cooking pot. Now we're using a regular strainer. See how it is a bit clogged from the last use? Very simple, this wax. Soak it into the hot liquid and voila. See some of the golden bee wax already around the strainer. And all this stuff is organic and good. You could feed birds and stuff with this. You don't throw it, I don't throw it, well, even if you throw it out, it's still good to use. It's all organic. Soak that and get that ready. Now I'm holding this with one hand, so I can't do much. But the point is, basically what I'll be doing is holding this in my hand and using a cooking spoon to press against the strainer and extract the last bit of wax out of this. I'll show you how it looks when I'm finished. Now I just take this, dump it out. Then we start again. See, it's caked up. Put it into the hot wax again. It will melt down. And we do the same process. See? Over and over again until we take most of that material out of there. Now, for the most part, the wax is clean and melted. Gonna dip the strainer in to clean that out. And we're gonna do the final sifting, straining over the zinc in a couple of minutes. Now I'm over to the zinc. I'm gonna pour this into the strainer here. I already put a little bit of water in the bottom of the bowl. Wipe the bowl with Joy as a wax catalyst remover, and we see how it comes out. Now I'll pour the contents into this bowl, and I'm going to leave it to cool in the water until you see it congeals, and maybe in about an hour, because you know wax is a very good insulator. We'll see exactly how our beeswax is looking. With the residue that's left in the pot, you're going to see how it's going to, see how that's ready kicking up. It's going to harden, and then we'll extract it. We're going to do that a little bit later on. Now this is the finished product. I just took it out of the bowl, as you can see. But on the back side, we'll scrape that dirt off, because the wax normally builds up to the top. We don't scrape it too deep. That's some of the final impurities. So that's how you make beeswax. I'll show you that after I scrape a bit of this off. See how that comes off? I'll do that now.